So I'm going to try to be positive, because when I'm negative, obviously the alien race who puppeteers the humans doesn't like that. So, these days I'm just going to pray that Jesus comes and raptures me, and then gets rid of all the bad people after that. I think that's like the most positive thing we can do. I understand why the Christians do that now. Probably because they all know that they're under the spell of a demonic alien race, and if they don't worship him properly, then they're going to be tortured. I just assume for a minute you guys are being tortured if you don't do everything they say. That's probably the same reason why even anti-Christians still join the Abrahamic religion, like Satanism or science cult, because I'm just going to go out on a limb here and assume that I went into the world for 2 years, associated with humans for 2 years, and I learned it. So I'm going to have to assume you guys learned it with your 40 years of associating with each other. So shouldn't be too hard. I got 2 years on it. It was like a matter of days or weeks or months or something. I don't even think I had left my house yet before I learned it, but that's when I really learned it, leaving. So now I'm with Jesus. I'm for the rapture. Trying to be positive. I want to be taken away from the earth and put in a better place. So, because I think that's how the magic on the earth works. That's how their manipulation and karma works. So you have to be positive about it, about what you want. Because if you like slip up and you find out who they are and like say or do anything against worshiping them, then you face the wrath of the aliens. And so we don't want to face the wrath of the aliens. We want to support their king, Jesus, the king of the aliens. And we pray for the rapture to come save us and take us off this planet. I guess that's all Christians kind of do, is, right? They sit around and they're slaves. They build pyramids for them, and then they exchange identities as they're replaced by them. And I mean, probably isn't really any of them left, right? It's probably all their race at this point, but even I assume there's a reason why people around me are so willingly puppeteered, probably because they aren't just puppets. Even a puppet should be able to smack some sense into itself. But yeah, I'm kind of for this. I understand when the Christians want the rapture to come and all that stuff, because I'm assuming you guys understand that the world's magic. Like, who else? Like, I mean, y'all been like out here like robbing each other and selling crack to each other for freaking decades. So I just stepped out in the world and started to figure it out. But I guess I'm not the one who tried to stand up against it, so I get hit the hardest for it. And there you go. I'm trying to be, for the king of the special people who and let them be the special people. Like, as long as they get to get the hell out of here. So the rapture sounds great. Sounds like a positive thing that could happen. And then obviously the other step after that will be positive too. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with sending the good people to heaven and the bad people to hell. It's all positivity, right? You gotta play the game properly, or shit happens apparently. And we could blame that on humans. But when the humans are like lined up like puppets and there's clones of them and stuff, so I'm not sure I'm not sure what happens that does that, but it doesn't make it look like that someone's going to waste their time puppeteering them the other 800,000 hours of their lives. So I guess like with the magic there, we gotta looks like they might on planet Zeptalon, they might be trying to force people to either only have positive thoughts or die, and that would be because on planet Zeptalon there's an alien race, and if you have negative thoughts against them, they just try to attack you and kill you. I might be assuming that's what's happening. So I'm all for the peace of Jesus to send the good people to heaven in the rapture. And I guess at this point I understand why you guys worship that stuff. You guys are probably fucking way more scared than I am and shit, because I don't really feel fear. It took a lot for that to happen. You guys are fucking cowards, so.